say something very witty and charming to you, but...
Yes?
But all I can think of to say is, how does it feel to dance with the President of the United States?
Are you a reporter?
Oh, no. What's your name?
Jordana Mason.
Jordana. Do you know the President well?
You ask a lot of questions for a man who's not a reporter.
I'm sorry, but I can't think of any other way to keep you from walking away.
Why don't you ask me to dance?
Excuse me. Is this table taken?
Yes, I think so, sir.
That's unfortunate. Bring us a bottle of Dom Perignon.
Yes, sir.
Are you here because you made a large contribution to Jack's campaign?
By Jack, I assume you mean Mr. Kennedy?
Yes.
And an equal one to Mr. Nixon's campaign. So either way, I would have been here. And you?
I'm an instructor in social studies at Berkeley and was one of the organizers of the Students for Kennedy movement. It suddenly occurred to me, I don't even know your name.
Oh, we can fix that.
Bader?
Badir.
Badir Al-Fay, 370 Wall Street, New York. Media Incorporated. Media, what does that stand for?
That's the name of my company. Middle Eastern Development and Investment Associates.
So you're an Arab?
Mm-hmm.
This is a lovely champagne. And you're a very attractive man.
Well, we have the whole weekend.
We have we? Well, it's freezing here, and I don't have any clothes for this weather.
We can take care of that. We can leave for Acapulco tonight. It's very warm there.
Oh, we're going to Acapulco, are we? Is there a plane leaving this late?
My plane leaves when I want it to.
Then it's true about all Arabs being so rich.
True, and getting truer.
You really think, don't you, that I'm going to fall right into your arms?
On the contrary, I wouldn't like it very much if you did. A slow descent, perhaps? Hmm?
Can I think about it and let you know in the morning?
Of course you can. But it would be a shame to miss a whole day in the sunshine.
It's been a heavenly weekend. Plenty of sunshine, swimming, marvelous food. After a while, I didn't even mind the mariachi music.
Or the fact that there was no sex. Hmm?
Is that in the form of a question?
Not particularly.
Good. Then I don't have to answer it. What time does my plane leave for San Francisco?
In about an hour.
Oh. Where are you off to? Hmm?
From here? Rio, then Algiers, Cannes, Paris, London, and then New York.
Is that where you live? New York?
No. I have an office and an apartment there. Beirut is my home.
Why isn't Beirut on your schedule?
Because I have a wife in Beirut.
Oh. Children?
Mm-hmm. Two?
Well, if I'm going to catch that plane, I'd better get dressed.
Your plane leaves in an hour, but you don't have to be on it. I mean, why don't you come with me? The idea of Rio, Cannes, Paris, etc. doesn't appeal to you?
It appeals to me very much. Very, very much. However, a weekend I can explain to my mother and father, but how long would we be gone?
A month or thereabouts?
How do I explain a month or thereabouts to my parents? Beautiful name. Anyway, it's better than our name. Mason means that Daddy's ancestors were bricklayers. Alfay means that Badirs were princes. I'm not impressed. My God, what a mess. People say to me, where is Jordana? What do I say to them? You tell them simply and truthfully that Jordana is living in sin with a beautiful Arab. You've broken your father's heart. You've broken your mother's heart. And you sit there joking. I'm very serious, Mommy. He happens to love me very much. He's married, isn't he? Just one wife. He's entitled to 4, you know. When will we ever see you? Every 3 months, Badir goes home for 2 weeks. I'll be glad to spend those 2 weeks with you and Daddy. I think your father would like to have a long talk with you. Very long. Good, because I have a message for him from Badir. Badir wants to open a $2 million account with Daddy's brokerage firm. What a ghastly nerve. What makes him think that he can bribe his way into our affection? Because I told him he can. It may take a little time and another $1 million or so. Oh, Jordana, really? Come on, Mommy, come on. It's not all that bad. Come on, let's have a drink. Come on. Come on.
Aujourd'hui, sur les pentes d'Arlington, l'Amérique a enterré John Fitzgerald Kennedy, livrant son corps à la terre qu'il a si bien aimée et son âme au Dieu qu'il adorait. Suivant les derniers rites de la messe funèbre qui a bouleversé le calme habituel de sa veuve Jacqueline, le corps du président martyr a été transporté de l'autre côté de la rivière Potomac. Au tombeau national des morts,
Turn it off, my dear. I can't be watching it anymore.
il y avait au moins 1 million de spectateurs.
So sad. Such a beautiful man. Tragic end. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking that it was he who really brought us together. And perhaps that was his greatest achievement.
What a tasteless thing to say at a time like this.
You'll misunderstand me, of course. But to an Arab, assassinations, killings are, well, a way of life.
Go away. I don't like you very much tonight.
What is it, Jordana?
I don't know. I don't know. It's not the time to talk about it.
What?
I guess I've been taking stock. Let me try and sum up the almost 3 years we spent together. I've been to Paris, London, Rome, Madrid, Berlin, Stockholm, Athens, every great city of the world, except Beirut.
What more can anyone ask?
Well, for one thing, I would like to be married.
Ah.
I will not be treated as a concubine.
We can be married. Under Muslim law, I'm allowed 4 wives.
Fine, then marry 3 other Arab women.
I don't want to marry anyone else, Jordan. I want to marry you.
Then get a divorce. I love you, my dear. And I want to be your wife, your only wife. Do you understand that? That's the way I was brought up. One wife at a time.
It's not that important, really. It's just the way I look at it.
Fine, then. That's the way I look at it. Excuse me, I'm going to bed. No!
Welcome home, Mr. Alfay.
Thank you. Have you heard from Madame?
No, sir. As far as I know, Madam is still in San Francisco.
Oh.
Will you be dining at home tonight, sir?
Yes. Except 2 places. Madame will probably be home by then.
Yes, sir.